Hey guys, this is Goldenbadger and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm playing State of Decay 2 again, and I'm going to be bringing you guys a little guide on how to loot and scavenge in today's game. So looting and scavenging is one of the major parts in State of Decay 2, and you want to do it proper because if not you're going to be losing a lot of time. First of all, I want to tell you guys, bring a large backpack that isn't too heavy. So a hiking backpack is one of the pre-order bonuses, but any hiking backpack will do. As long as it has 8 slots and it doesn't weigh more than 10 pounds, you should be good. I found this. I'm just going to drop these and use this one. But you're not going to want to bring anything besides a little medication. So painkillers, it restores a lot of health immediately, and it's very efficient. Doesn't take a lot of time. Just pop some pills and you're good to go. Stamina regenerates, and also I don't want you guys to bring any weapons whatsoever because you're not taking on infestations, you're not taking on blood plague hearts, you're taking on buildings with loot. You're not going to be facing more than 3 to 5 zombies at one time, and you can definitely do that without a weapon. So you always have this like close combat weapon, and that's going to be your main source of attack. Also, I want you guys to bring a companion because companions can loot with you as well. I mean, you have to of course take control of them, but if you take control of them you can definitely store stuff in their backpack, so that's the double the loot that you can carry. And also bring a van with you. This is a repair van. I also have a fuel container in here so that I can refuel, and a first aid kit. I am not bringing a vehicle repair tool kit, and I'll talk about that in just a few seconds. So this is all kind of the preparations that you wanna do before you go out scavenging. Definitely make sure you don't have any weapons with you, because yeah, if you find a good weapon you can just equip it. And also when you come across one zombie at a time, just fast kill him, or yeah, let your companion steal the kill from you. But with a fast kill I mean dodge behind them, grab them by the neck and stab them in the head. So that's one. There's 2 reasons to that. One, because it's a quick and efficient way to take out one zombie at a time, and also you don't lose a whole lot of stamina. Now we are going to be looting some places, and I want you guys to know that the loot is very well distributed in these locations. So what you find is probably what you're gonna get. So the downtown gallery, it's necessary to know when what containers contain what kind of supplies. So these like sports bags, duffel bags, they don't really have like a fixed type of resources, so there's always a random chance to find something in there. Like I found just a hiking backpack, which is awesome. And over here in the desk you find usually something else, like see, a kukri. That's why I don't want you guys to bring a melee weapon and some fireworks. Now fireworks are useful for when a place has a lot of zombies and you want to distract them, so I'm going to take those. I'm not going to bring them from home, but if you find them, definitely why not use them. So I find the second part, and this is one of the things that I really like to find: high trade value luxury items, because you can easily trade them off. And I'm not taking the backpack. You can easily trade them off for a lot of influence, which is going to come handy later in the game. But it's very important to know what container contains what resource. So like in fridges like this you usually find food or other there's a slight chance that you find like weird stuff, but here, as you can see, refrigerators and stuff in the kitchen, you usually find food in. So a food rucksack, that's one of the major upsides to bringing a companion. You can just take 2 rucksacks at a time. Now from the moment you have a rucksack, I want you guys to continue out searching. So you're gonna first of all drop the rucksack over here, which is going to allow you to bring more rucksacks, and I'll explain this in a bit. So just keep on looting until you have looted the whole building, and if you find no more rucksacks, just equip the rucksack and go back to your vehicle. If you do find a rucksack, however, like I did just now, make sure to equip it, go back to the front of the building and drop it in front of it. Why? I'll explain in a bit, like I said before. So just in case you find more rucksacks, it's an easy way to just like bring them outside and drop them. because later when you're done scavenging the town or whatever, or however far you got before you had to empty your whole like inventory, you can just bring your vehicle out back and put them all straight into your vehicle, of course, which is pretty useful. Also, these little like first aid containers often contain medication, so you don't really have to find a clinic of some sorts to be able to find medical items, which is pretty useful in my opinion. So I found these two rucksacks. They're beautiful right there. They're not gonna despawn or whatever. I'm just gonna keep them there. Right now in the houses, there's very nice, very good chance that you're gonna find everything. Okay, so these containers, if they're lit up, you can find fuel in them, either a rucksack or a fuel container, which is going to refuel your vehicle. So that's always one way to refuel your vehicle on the fly. These houses usually have a lot of everything, so like you can just see over here, there's an ammo crate here, in which you can find a lot of ammo usually, unless you get fricked over by zombies. Okay, let's just see, and this is where the small weapon comes in. You don't need too much. You don't need a lot of weapons. You just need a small weapon, which is a very efficient way of doing things. So your ammo crate here has ammo, of course, but then you're gonna want to find the bathroom. If you need medical supplies, you're gonna want to find the bathroom, and in these cabinets over here, or a medical first aid kit on the wall, you usually find health items. So over here I found bandages, which I'm gonna use instantly to regenerate my health. Duffel bags have random items in them, and in the kitchen, if there's nothing lit up, it's not really worth it. But then, what do you do when your inventory is full? So you have your full inventory, you have full backpacks. You cannot store anything anymore in your car, and I'm not going to do it because it can take a while. So, what do you do when your inventory is full? Right? You can always claim an outpost. Now you're going to say, hey, that's a waste of influence, but no, it's not. It's not at all a waste of influence. You can always just, build up an outpost, and when you do, you can just store everything you don't need in it. And when you're done, this is easy as pie. Just look, go to your outposts, exit the outposts. Just takes 10 seconds, and I want you guys to pay attention to the screen right here. Boom, you gained the amount of influence that you spent on the outpost. So that's obviously a very nice way to loot and scavenge. And if you have a full inventory, you can just make an outpost. You can't drop rucksacks, but you can always empty your inventory. So yeah, basically that's it, guys. In my opinion, the most efficient way of looting in State of Decay 2. So in rural houses like these, you can usually find a little bit of everything, be it food, fuel, ammunition, sometimes a weapon, sometimes even like building materials. You can find a little bit of everything in there. It's very important to know which houses or which buildings have which, so you can often tell by the names. Over here, like Goods and More probably have materials. Green's Pawn Shop probably has like high trade value items. Green's Antiques, same story. Police Department, one of my go-to outposts, by the way, in this map, usually has weapons, a lot of weapons and ammunition. And over here we have a fuel station. Over here, the Bronto gas often obviously has gas in it, so gasoline and fuel and stuff. Over here, this is a way of killing bloaters without actually killing them, so just run away, they'll trip over and die. That's one way of dealing with those. I think we have a tail. Yeah, we do. Just let them come. Just let them come. Anyway, I don't really have time for this, so we're gonna now move the car back to our rucksacks that we dropped earlier. And guys, if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe on it. It'll help me out a whole lot. I hope you found it interesting. I hope you found it a good way of looting in this game. This is, in my opinion, the most efficient way of doing it, and that's how I do it every time. So if you want to level up your base quick, if you want to keep your morale high, keep your community happy, this is the way to go. So often when you do this strategy of looting. You don't have to go out on scavenging runs a whole lot. So that's a definite given. So over here you can just equip the rucksack. Obviously drop them in your trunk. If you didn't know, this is obviously like a very nice way to collect resources in the game. Here we go. Equip it, put it in there, and then go back. And then I want to show you guys one way of quickly and efficiently dropping all of your items, all of your like items in your backpack, how to quickly deposit them in your supply locker. So I'll just take you guys home right now. Enjoy the content that I make. Don't forget to leave a like on the videos that I post, just because the more likes I get, the more due to YouTube's algorithm, the more likes I get, the more easily I get recognized out there and people watch my videos, so more subscribers, which means more motivation for me to make even more videos. So I want to thank you guys for that in advance, and thank you guys for all of the subscribers that are with me still and watching my videos on the daily. I really appreciate it, and I'm very grateful for you guys tuning in every single day and watching and liking my videos. So you're just going to want to move to the back of your trunk, press RT to drop everything. We're out of storage, but I don't really care. We have a couple of like hordes coming in, but that's not really my problem right now. So what you want to do, if you want to drop everything in one go in your supply locker, basically drop the whole pack. So guys, if you enjoyed the episode, make sure to leave a like on the video, comment down below, subscribe for more videos in the future. Thank you so much for tuning in again, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Have an awesome day, and I love you all so much. Goodbye.